Welcome to the Grain of Salt podcast, talking Bubblegum Crisis, episode 4. I'm Hank, and with me is Ben.
Yo, I was pretty hyped for this episode when it started out.
Sure.
I think it didn't quite live up to. I got overhyped. I hyped myself too much.
Sure.
It was very, very, very good. But like, I saw that car.
The fact that the fact that it kind of ends with the main antagonist in parentheses or in quotes just passing the fuck out.
Yeah.
Makes it a little anticlimactic.
I thought we were gonna get more of a chase. I thought it was gonna be longer and there was gonna be more of a bop during it. There was a bop, but I thought they were gonna go harder.
That motorcycle was just too good, honestly.
Yeah. Well, and
the motorcycle was too powerful. It was too easy to catch up with the supercar.
It just got there.
Hit the boost to get through.
Big fucking props. We had Mackie sitting at a swimming pool with everybody, and we didn't get any cursed moments. I'm proud of the guy. Sure, he was wearing sunglasses and probably staring at his sister's chest the whole time, but we didn't know about it.
Yeah, they shouldn't feel the need to tell us. Also, he was useful. He built that super motorcycle.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
The cop was extra useless this episode. He did fuck all.
Well, he shot the car at the end.
As it was going off a cliff.
Well, the idea is he shot a super, a little rocket at it to flip it over.
Whatever.
As it was about to hit him.
Canceled out by him hitting on another girl.
A coworker.
Yeah, classic. Classic cop shit.
Yep. I hate that guy.
He's not great. I mean, I love to hate him, I guess, in a way.
I'd be cool if he weren't in the show, honestly, so. It'd be fine.
I mean, we also learned, this was the episode 4. What was it? Road to Revenge? Revenge Road?
Oh, I don't remember the title.
I don't remember it offhand. Something like that. It had both of those words in it. We learned that Pris's mech suit has the thickest ass of any mech suit possibly in any media. That thing got cheeks.
We got a good look at it. That's not
it was
incorrect.
such a fucking shot. Just to a point of being ridiculous. Just completely overdone. It's pretty good.
I mean, she's holding to the top of a car.
Yeah.
Right behind her.
Unreal. That car was sick. So this episode was about it. It was there was a dude in a car and he was running over. It started and it was so cool. And then he started driving and he just fucking hit a guy on a motorcycle and ran him over. And then spun out another dude who just hit the road. It was pretty.
You literally see a human being go cartwheeling off a motorcycle as their limbs are just flailing.
I mean,
but apparently he didn't kill anybody, so
no
it's
deaths
fine.
Yet. You're
so
fucking
nobody's. Guy got fucking meat tenderized. Look, but okay.
He
went through the spin cycle.
Dude, he didn't kill anyone. Okay? That man did not kill anybody. Their injuries killed them. So ridiculous. But it was
some good modern Batman, Arkham Knight kind of shit.
Yeah. I won't kill. I'll beat you to within an inch of your life. Leave you comatose forever. Ha!
Chill. Real chill. Real well-adjusted human behavior.
Yeah, super well-adjusted while he was shooting the fucking wall. And then after his gun ran out of bullets, he kept methodically clicking the trigger at the same rate without noticing that it had run out of bullets. Yeah, that was normal.
Blank stare straight ahead.
Well, his sister was or whoever she was fucking cringing. And clearly uneasy. Yeah, it's...
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, there was a point in this episode where it seemed like it was. I thought it was going to be like she was traumatized from some car accident with the motorcyclist, so that's why he was hunting them down. But as the episode went on, it became more clear that he was also just out of his mind traumatized.
Yeah. Also, I don't.
And it's just they were both in this car accident, and she ended up in a wheelchair, and he just ended up out of his fucking mind.
Yeah. Trying to create a self-driving car. I guess to like faster reaction time sort of shit. Like it goes fast enough that he couldn't. We don't really know why he wanted it to be self-driving, right?
It needs to be more powerful.
Yeah. He just rolled in and asked Pops to make it so the MFS thing could like take full control.
So a motorcycle could never hurt them again or whatever.
Yeah. Man. Fucking Pops. What did it say? Nobel Prize for Science.
Nobel Prize for Science.
Jumpsuit
on his back. Yeah. Uh-huh.
So good. There was a lot of good. The helmet that just said bad.
The helmet that just said bad was my favorite.
Yeah, that was
the guy's
solid.
best that said Bubblegum Crisis on it. That was pretty good.
There was some good shit. I mean, we looked at there was a bit where they're going through like police records, but for like registration of this certain model of car, the Griffin, because it's like a collector's thing. So there was only 4, and then like 2 new people had gotten one, so 6. And on those screens there was like some English, and in the course of watching the episode you only get like a bit of a glimpse, but it was like clearly not informative stuff. It was like my burning desire and like shooting the sun. So
yeah. We looked up, some of it was definitely song lyrics.
It was cool.
But yeah, it was very funny. Like you're reading that, you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Carved his name into the butt of the gun.
Yeah, it's just fucking weird. In the moment, anyway.
Uh-huh. It's one of those, like, the fucking animators slipping in some shit.
Yeah. Man, so the 2 things that, like, I mean, it feels like every episode I'm, like, honing in on something different or noticing something different.
Sure.
I really like, especially with all the cars and the motorcycles that we got this episode, like, the details were just so good, you know? And it's, like, all the animation budget, like, they don't have to fucking half-ass anything. So, like, just seeing the guy, like, shift, and it was, like, a proper shift, and I'm like, okay, he went into first gear, like, actual first gear. That's nice. Instead of just moving thing. And, like, I don't know, all the little... We got switches. We got like the fucking cool on Mackie's bike, like instead of like twisting to go or whatever, it had like the sort of joystick trigger thing on the side. Just little shit like that makes me so happy. It's just such a cool, lots of dials, lots of speedometers and all that shit, rev limiters. I love all of it. So I was just like really noticing that with the vehicles and all the even like
car porn.
It is. It sounded good. The bike, Mackie's bike sounded so fucking cool. And then when she hit the boost and it went off, it sounded cooler. It was so good.
Yeah. Very, very good.
And then the other thing I noticed,
love it when a motorcycle is so powerful. It's just outspeeding the mechs that are like flying around, taking shortcuts to try and keep up.
And we get, I mean, it's nothing fucking new, but I just love after she revved it the first, like when she tried driving it and just fucked it up.
Yeah,
it like fell
like
on
tries
the ground.
to get on and just like immediately
700 horsepower on the ground. But then afterwards, there's a fucking wheelie bar on it, and they have to use it. Oh, it's just so good.
Love very choice. Very choice.
And then just seeing like, I mean, I've noticed this before, but just this episode, it like stuck out for whatever reason. Like watching them all the girls interact in the restaurant, and then, it was Pris and which girl was it in the hospital? Do you remember, name wise? Lena?
No, I don't. Lena, yeah.
Yeah. I just really like these characters. They're just cool. They're just watching them interact is so fun, and just like the voice actors just nail it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's just a very, very enjoyable time.
I love they're in their teams for paintball.
Right. Yeah, we got the paintball thing.
And they're just like, of course, Sylvia would sacrifice her teammate.
Yeah, she fucking
to win.
Yeah, she like lays the landmine trap.
Leaves the landmine trap and then has herself like set up in front of a mirror that they unload onto a mirror image of her.
Dude,
fucking mastermind over here.
Lena falling through the window on her face. Also, like, just
oh my god, that was so fucking funny.
Like, and it's so good about like it's not over exaggerated to the point of like being a standout ridiculous anime moment. It's just like a thing, you know?
Yeah, it feels so like good. A real person trying to climb through this window, falling on their
just
face.
Fell on her face. It was so good. Oh man.
That fucking transition away from the paintball place where like
oh, that was so cool.
The fake background that's on the windows is like turning off panel by panel and revealing the city behind it, and then to like transition us back to the city and then to the next scene. That was so cool.
That was fucking great. Loved it.
And it was like it was like just, you know, just through visuals explaining like how are we fucking in like a forest with like a paintball place.
I mean, and this show has been like super good about that, as we've mentioned before, but like just showing and not telling, you know, like
totally
respecting its audience to be able to pick up on shit and understand shit.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
We don't need an exposition dump. We just need another damn bop.
True. What if instead of ever getting exposition, you just get a bop with a montage of flashes of stuff? Just all fiction would be better.
The mech suits coming out. So we got the Mackie's bike. Pris is on Mackie's bike. She's in the mobile truck base and like sets her on the ground as they're going, and she takes off as per usual. And then after that, we get the bikes, but then like we get the close up. I don't know whose bike it would have been, Lena's or somebody's. But like as soon as the tire hits the ground, it just instantly goes into the mech form and shoots off. That was so fucking cool, and I did not expect it. I didn't expect it that soon, and it was such a cool moment.
It's just, you know, it makes sense. They had to use the super bikes to keep up with this car, so like sending other characters out on motorcycles wouldn't make any sense. They got to use their mechs to then like go down into the subway.
Yeah, just them going into the fucking like civilian stair entrance.
Yeah,
fucking up the sign because they're big.
That shit was good because they gotta, you know, take a shortcut to cut them off at the pass or whatever.
Yeah.
Show up in the nick of time.
It was good shit.
Good shit.
Yeah, is there anything else really? I feel like we're missing something. Just feels like there was one other thing, but I can't think of what it would be.
So at the end when the dude hooks himself into his Cerebro for his car, this fucking giant helmet, and then when he's driving and it explodes in his face and he's just like his fucking face is bleeding.
Right. Yeah, that was cursed. That was fucking cursed.
But he gets to like gear shift with his mind, but at what cost?
I love the fucking interface for that thing, by the way. Like, and even the car, like, looking at, there's clearly, like, one of the glowing meters of some sort in the car was, like, for speed, obviously. Mm-hmm. But there was just so many other random fucking dials and buttons, and, like...
Yes.
I fucking love it. Just rule of cool, like, more fucking graphs, more little... digital retrofuturism grids in the fucking eyepiece and that sort of shit. Just none of it makes any sense, but it looks so fucking cool. That's what I'm about.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And just like when characters are like going fast, they're like just getting into the end of 2001: A Space Odyssey or whatever. Just like the lights going by.
Dude, the lights going by and him like, I don't know, like there was that bit where the world like melted away or whatever. Like he was just in static and shit.
Yeah. He's getting into the zone.
Yeah.
That's like a... What I'm thinking of is an anime you haven't watched.
Try Me.
Infinite.
Maybe I've watched it.
Skate the Infinite.
Yeah, I've seen
Literally
it.
get into the zone.
I've fucking seen that anime. My favorite character is Sasuke.
Nope.
Shit. Well, I mean, there was a chance. Flip a coin, 50% chance it's Sasuke.
Anyway.
Yeah, show continues to be good.
Shows continue
Very
to be
good.
Hype.
Very hype. Yeah.
Hype AF.
I'm looking forward to... I mean, I'm not looking forward to being done because, like, I want to fucking intake more and more and more and have it all just be good. But I really am looking forward to just downloading the OST and just jamming.
Yeah. True. I don't know. I still think Hurricane is the best song we've heard.
Yeah.
The one from
It's
episode
very
1.
solid. I don't know if it's my favorite. Maybe. I don't know, man. We've had some good riffs.
There have definitely been banger riffs.
I fucking love a riff.
Yeah, I'm more about vocals generally.
Yeah.
If you give me good vocals, that'll stick with me more. I love a good riff, but it doesn't. I don't remember it. I can't hold a good riff in my brain as strongly as.
Yeah.
It takes a really, really special riff to get there.
Yeah. And I mean, these aren't even like the types of riffs that I would like seriously, because it's just like blazing guitar solo, and that's really hard to like in my head. I remember the feeling.
It's super good in the moment, and then you're kind of.
It's not like the opening
it's like
riff
popcorn.
to like it's not like the opening riff to like fucking Run to the Hills or like Back in Black or something, you know. It's just in my mind like, and it's great. Yeah, it's not like
video
a solid
game music.
Yeah. Yeah. Good shit.
Just good shit. Good shit. SaltCirclePodcast@gmail.com, SaltCirclePod on Twitter. I'm on Twitter at Comic Panels. Our episodes are hosted at anchor.fm/SaltCircle.
I want a helmet that says bad.